Hey guys, I've just left the police station in Milton Keynes to file a full report of these stories.
Finally, Mr. Ben Samuel reported the case of Andrew to Milton Keynes police, and they promised to take serious action and also join the investigation. Wearing the best native outfit in his closet and looking all fresh, Mr. Ben made this known in the video he shared on Instagram. But what Ben told the UK police that triggered their interest in this case will shock you. Even after Milton Keynes' most wanted sexual assault criminal, Andrew Amechi, is dead, they still have much interest in the case. Well, we'll reveal all the details here, starting with the reason why Ben Samuel reported the case to the UK police in the first place. This is the time to click on the like button and like this video. Ever since Andrew's friend Ben Samuel came out to say that he knew about Andrew's escapades right from UK till when he relocated to Nigeria, stating that he used to get messages and videos from Andrew about his involvement with girls in Nigeria, even the ones Nigerians are not aware of. For instance, the one he said Andrew was sleeping with the policewoman who was investigating his case in Port Harcourt. These revelations made people bash Mr. Ben Samuel, saying that he is an accomplice who encouraged Andrew to do those atrocities to innocent ladies he came across with. That if not, why didn't he report the matter to the UK police about his whereabouts, since he knew that Andrew was wanted in the UK and then relocated to Nigeria when he escaped from the UK? They also blamed him for allowing Andrew to successfully take advantage of the girls in Nigeria because he didn't speak up, stating that the reason Andrew kept sending him videos and information about what he was doing was because he was hailing him and praising him for how a sharp guy he was, which was feeding his ego. In defense, Mr. Ben Samuel said that he recently knew that Andrew was wanted in the UK and that Andrew's atrocities were never a secret to the Nigerian police. According to Mr. Ben, he decided to come out now with more information because he heard Andrew had been arrested and was taken to Abuja, which is where Andrew could not totally buy himself off because the case at the time had become of international interest, which may lead to Andrew being extradited to the UK, where justice would be served. However, how the Nigerian police treated the case and killed Andrew is a bigger case that him himself is interested in. Mr. Ben Samuel had gone to the Milton Keynes police to report to the UK police about how a British citizen who is a suspect was killed by the Nigerian police in Nigeria. According to Mr. Ben, Andrew was never a Nigerian citizen, and as a British citizen, he had the right to be treated as an innocent until proven guilty, which the Abia State Police had already proven him innocent and was about to release him before the Abuja police came. He said even though the Nigerian police found him guilty of the crimes, as a British citizen, they were supposed to write to the British government about the crimes a British citizen had committed on Nigerian soil, especially when they were fully aware that he was wanted in the UK. According to Ben, the UK police appreciated him for the information.
Hey guys, I've just left the police station in Milton Keynes to file a full report of these stories, which is my responsibility to do. I've done it, and they were very happy and thankful, and they will carry out their own inquiry. I do understand how this story has been to a lot of you guys. The emotions are high, people are angry, and nobody wants to look at my part of the stories and what I was driving at. I'm driving at police corruption in Nigeria. The police have failed these young people. The police have failed Celine. The police have failed them, and they're not telling us the story. And if we don't call them for accountability, the same will continue. The same pattern will continue, and another psychopath will come to Nigeria and do the same thing, if not worse. We need to enhance our criminal record system. We need to enhance reporting system. We need to have people of integrity running our police affair. If you want to know how dirty and how damaging this is go to Port Harcourt Police, state CID. Go to Aba. This guy was basically pampered. He was pampered all through. That was not the first incident. I've shown you guys when he will come out of his balcony and start shooting gun. Do you think the police in the neighborhood are not hearing? He live in a posh area. You think there's no big man there? Those people are scared of him because they know he's got the police in his hand. He probably have the commissioner of police in his hand. So you don't expect me to go and report such a person. What is sent to me is his own prerogative. He's an adult. What I do with it is my own choice. And most of the time, I just look at them and discard it. And discard it. As painful as it is, that's what I do for my own safety. So that I can be alive to tell you guys the story today. So that the government can do something. Because I'll be a coward if I put myself in a difficult situation where he arranged for me and they take me out. It doesn't cost anything to take me out in Nigeria. It costs less than 1 million. They will. So what I did, I used my senses. I used my head. But when I heard his dismay, I spoke out. When I heard he's been arrested, taken to Abuja, I spoke out. And that is why we're having the conversation. So look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Journalists that are honest are not that available. You blaming me for what somebody sent to me? I don't send him nothing.
The crime perpetrator is a British citizen. He has no Nigerian citizen. So if you are in the UK or if you are a British citizen, you know what. And in the British law, regardless of what their citizen commit, they deserve fair hearing. Andrew submitted himself. They had him. They're supposed to take him straight to Abuja. On the message I share, Andrew say, he's supposed to be in cell now in Abuja. Why are they keeping me on the road? Nigerians, listening to this story, Andrew was arrested on the 8th of May. Fact. Andrew was taken to Aba police station. Fact. Andrew was taken back to Umuahia, the state capital, headquarters of police. Fact. Andrew remained in prison for 2 weeks. Fact. Andrew paid 600,000 to the police in Aba for investigation, tracking, and everything. Fact. The police returned back to Andrew and told Andrew that their preliminary investigation into this matter is that those young ladies are on a self-kidnapped. Fact. They confirmed it to the human rights activist, Mr. Harrison. They confirmed it to the whole nation. Fact. On the 22nd of May, fact, they released Andrew. Fact. They gave Andrew back his phone. Fact. Andrew paid money to bail himself. Fact. The police. Second, another police arrived. Another team of police arrived. The ones you are seeing his pictures, the one that finally pied him. Those 3 officers, they arrived in their van. They are RSS or SAS, whatever they call themselves. They arrived. They brought the letter that I posted to you guys as the letter from the IG of police. Fact. The letter said unknowing person. They did not mention Andrew Ochekwo on that letter. Fact. I posted it. I hope you guys are listening. Those people said they came to take Andrew to Abuja. Fact. Because this message is for Facebook only. Please make sure you share it. If you ever comment negative on this thing without actually allowing truth to come, it's so bad. Please, I don't want to say something that will annoy you, but you need to share it so that Nigerians will make up their own mind. Now, the police that came from Umuahia, from Abuja, they say they came from Abuja, that they came directly from Abuja to come and pick Andrew back to IGO police because there's an allegation that Ghanaian embassy have made official complaint. The police in Umuahia have an argument with the police that came from Abuja. What was the argument about? Finally, they settled. They released Andrew to the one that came from Abuja instead of releasing Andrew back to his house. Those one collected Andrew, drove Andrew to his house. Andrew entered his house. The police came in with Andrew. They enter. They take refreshment. They have a drink. They relax. Are you listening? They search the house or whatever they do, but they pack stuff. Andrew remove his clothes, his traveling bag, his passport, his everything, and said, "Can I drive my car?" The police say, "You are not under arrest. You are only going to Abuja for questioning." Fact. Andrew enter his car. Fact. The other police stayed in their own car. One police sat with Andrew. Fact. They begin to drive to Abuja. Fact. These are fact-based. Please, lawyers in the house, sound mind in the house, please listen. They are to go Abuja. The letter say Abuja. The request say Abuja. When they left Aba and Abuja, they are two opposite way. Aba and Abuja is, you can go like this. Uyo is nothing. The police say they are going to Uyo first. And you ask why. They say they want to go and do something in Uyo. From Uyo, they will be proceeding. It's one road. And you don't know Nigeria. And you have not drive interstate. If he's driving from Port Harcourt to Aba, he will carry a driver that will drive him. So he don't really know the orientation of the geographical area of Nigeria on how you maneuver your way from one state to the other. It's not like us that know Nigeria. I can take my car from Lagos and I'll be going to Onitsha. I don't need a map. I don't need anybody. I've been Nanja boy. But this guy, no be you no understand that.
The way I'm seeing this case, the narrative is now changing from justice for Celine and Afiba to justice for Andrew. Meanwhile, I did a video about the 5 reasons why Afiba's husband, Andrew's friend, and activist Harrison strongly believe that Celine and Afiba's friend, who they went to visit in Port Harcourt, might be an accomplice. Her name is Adiani Blessing Onyinye. Click on the video showing on the screen now to go and watch why they believe she is an accomplice or a suspect. Click on it now before this very video ends.